Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chet Davis, and here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. 4th of July festivities in Frankenmuth kick off Thursday, known as Volkslauf Eve, or the night before the People's Race. The fun starts at 5 with live music, food vendors, a community marketplace, and entertainment at the Harvey Kern Pavilion. At 10, grab a seat at Heritage Park for the fireworks show. And then Friday morning, it is the People's Race, hosted by the Frankenmuth JCs. It includes both 5 and 10Ks, along with a half marathon. For the youngest runners and those new to racing, there's the 2K Fun Run. Every dollar raised goes to the July 3rd fireworks display and supports various charities. You can sign up for the races in the hot link section of WNEM.com. The U.S. Supreme Court will review whether a lawsuit seeking to shut down part of a pipeline under the Straits of Mackinac belongs in state or federal court. Attorney General Dana Nessel sued in 2019 seeking to void an easement that allows Enbridge Energy to operate the pipeline beneath the Straits since 1953. She won a restraining order in 2020, but Enbridge was allowed to continue operating. The company moved the case to federal court in 2021, but last year an appellate panel shifted the case back to state courts, where they say Enbridge missed the deadline to change jurisdictions. Now the U.S. Supreme Court will review that decision. We have new information tonight on the 2 people found dead on Isle Royale last month. The death certificates identify the 2 as 30-year-old Bradley Baird and his 60-year-old father, John Baird. Both men were from the Detroit suburb of Northville. While the 2 have been identified, their cause of death is still unknown, and investigators have not released the circumstances surrounding their deaths. We do know the deaths were not animal-related, and there was never any threat, any danger to the public. Now here's Diane with your First Alert forecast.
We still have high pressure in place, and that's going to bring us a lot of sunshine here this week. So be prepared to enjoy some nice time outside. We will have some cloud cover rolling in here through the weekend as our weather pattern is going to start to break down. As we go into the hour by hour, though, we have dry weather here for the rest of our Tuesday and even overnight. So a lot of sunshine will actually get us to the middle point of our week on Wednesday. But into the afternoon, we have just a small push of energy that's going to spark a couple of showers that'll be brewing just shortly after lunch. And that'll still be possible through the evening commute. But by bedtime, a lot of those rain chances will start to settle down for us. And we will be looking then at dry conditions overnight. And once again, a lot of sunshine for Thursday. We still will have limited cloud cover as the high pressure just doesn't allow those clouds to get going. But as we look ahead to the Independence Day weekend, we have dry weather for the 4th as we have partly cloudy skies, mid-80s, 91 for Saturday. We do have a hint of rain coming through, but we do still find better rain chances going into Sunday with some scattered showers and storms, so keep that in mind for holiday travel. Our low temperatures tonight will be into the upper 50s and lower 60s, and your First Alert 7-day forecast has those mid-80s here for the rest of this week. That big warm up on Saturday, but then we slide through the 80s as we go into next week. Though we have the sunshine, we do want to first alert you to those rain chances that come late into the weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information. Certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
Good evening. I'm First Alert meteorologist Diane Phillips. We have high pressure that has moved in across the Great Lakes region, and that is bringing us a lot of sunshine, and it's perfectly timed here going into a week where a lot of folks have time off to celebrate Independence Day on Friday. And we are going to find that if you do have the week off, you have some nice enjoyable weather. But if not, we're still going to have some nice conditions into the evening after you get home from work to have a little bit of that summer fun. But as we go through the week, we'll enjoy the sunshine. It's the weekend, however, that we do see some clouds trying to mix in on Saturday, and then those rain chances pick up on Sunday to be finally bringing us some rain clouds. So as we go through the hour by hour, we will have dry weather here for the rest of our Tuesday and even overnight. So we will have a lot of sunshine. That's going to get us up and going tomorrow, and we will carry that sun through the day. But into the afternoon, some clouds do start to build, and with a little push of energy, some spotty showers, they are going to be possible. We'll see a lot of them trying to stay mainly to our east, but they are going to be possible even towards our west. We'll be watching closer towards I-69 and through the thumb. and they are still going to be possible for the evening commute. Now, once we get closer to bedtime, a lot of these showers will start to dissipate, and we will have then dry weather as we go during the overnight. And once again, into Thursday morning, we'll have a pretty bright commute, but that'll hold here through the day, and we won't have to worry about any spotty showers going throughout our Thursday. But even previewing the 4th of July weekend, we do have temperatures on Friday around 86, and we have dry weather. So for folks who are going to the parades, we are going to find that we have a nice dry weather for those events. Saturday and Sunday, we have a hint of some rainfall coming in. We're watching that closely because that's when the pattern starts to break down, but it does bring us a better chance for rain going into Sunday. So if you do have some holiday travel, driving along 75, keep an eye to the showers and storms. Our low temperatures tonight are going to be fairly seasonal in the upper 50s to lower 60s, and the first alert 7-day forecast has mid 80s here for the rest of the week. We have that jump on Saturday getting us to 91, but then we kind of slide through the 80s for the rest of this forecast. We do have some sunshine that's going to be here for the rest of the week, but I do want to first alert you to keep an eye on the weekend conditions because of the rain chances.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.